Alright guys, welcome to the 40k Q&A, question and answers. Loads of you guys have been submitting your questions. Absolutely insane amount of questions that we have here. There's no way we're going to be able to cover them all, but I'll do my best to go through as many as possible. So to start off with, we'll go through top comments first. So, can you hack a PS3 or PS4? No, I can't. Sorry. Don't have a PS3 or PS4, so I have no idea how to jailbreak or hack it in any way. So yes, that's basically not happening at the moment. Are you doing another modded lobby montage? I could do if you guys want. Leave some requests if other people are wanting that. Definitely, I could do another one of those. Will you ever do a face reveal? Not at the moment, because it's kind of good to keep the mystery going, I suppose. But other than that, there's also another reason. Activision have been kind of hassling me, shall you say, in a couple of ways. Not just with the copyright strikes, but there's been other things as well, and it's just not really wise to reveal my face on the internet at the moment. That's all I'll say about that anyway. What about Xbox One or PS4 hacking news? I don't really cover news a lot. I could. I was always thinking about covering news in the modding community, doing videos like that. Let me know, guys, if you think that's a good idea. I'm sure the question will come up on what it's going to be with Xbox One or PS4. Which one am I going to get, or am I going to move on to next gen systems? The answer is yes. I'm definitely planning. I'm planning on getting an Xbox One and a PS4. I don't think a Xbox One is appealing at the moment to me at all, because the PS4, I kind of want to play The Last of Us Remastered, because I've never played that before and it looks like a decent game. And of course, when Black Ops 3 comes out, all the DLC comes out a month early on PlayStation this time. So that's a couple of reasons to get a PS4, but as for the Xbox One, I have no reason other than just getting an Xbox One for you guys so I can make videos for you. And there will be, of course, games that will come out in the future that I'll want to play for Xbox One. So I am going to get both systems, and I will be doing hardware tutorials on them to begin with, and then hopefully when they eventually get hacked in some kind of meaningful way, then we'll be able to make like proper, software type tutorials like the JTAG tutorials I do for the 360. But I'm not replacing what my current content is with PS4 and Xbox One when I get it. When I get a PS4 and Xbox One, we'll be doing hardware tutorials, and then I will still, of course, be doing JTAG and RGH stuff at the same time. So that's definitely not going to go away, so don't worry about that. Is it possible to run RTM tools on a phone? No idea. Never ever tried it. My gut instinct says no way, but then I'm sure I heard something about that before and it being possible. I honestly don't know. I've never tried it. Report on ApparitionNet 2. All I can say, I'm sure there's lots of questions about ApparitionNet 2. Yes, development is slow. Basically, it should have been out months ago. Honestly, it really should have. And I've tried my best with it. I've started off. I did the Halo tools. I was doing the migrating all the code for the older tools, like all the older CODs from COD 4 up to Modern Warfare 3, and then migrating that over to the new tool and making the new user interface for all of that. So I did that a couple of months ago, and I sent it to the main developer because he knows way more coding stuff than I do. He's the one who taught me everything I know about C#, which still isn't a lot, but it's enough to help him with the RTE stuff for the tool. So yeah, basically, he can find all the new stuff that's unique and are not in other tools. So he has the source code to finish it off and do Black Ops 2 Ghosts, Advanced Warfare, and a couple of other unique features and do some fixes, and then that should be it. He is taking his time. I am trying to hurry him up a little bit, but I don't want to get on his bad side, I suppose. But honestly, he is taking his time. He really should hurry up. Like I say, I'm trying to get him to get a move on with it, but yeah, I don't know what's wrong with him. He's just taking a bit too long. Favorite game to mod? Probably Killing Floor on PC because of all the custom stuff. The whole game is moddable. Like every aspect of that game is moddable, which is awesome. As for Xbox 360, PhysicsM Flex V2 mod menu for World at War Der Riese. because of all the custom game modes that make the game harder and more challenging. Survival mode, sharpshooter gun game, that kind of stuff. What got you into modding, and what are your plans for the future? I have no idea what my plans for the future are. No freaking idea. What got me into modding? Literally wanted to cheat on World at War Zombies because I was terrible at it when I first got it. That's how I started modding. I got an Xbox 360 transfer cable, and then after I had my fun modding World at War offline, I kind of just, what else can I do with this transfer cable? And I, avatar skin color, achievements, gamer pictures, and all this other stuff, and then just kind of went from there. Got ISO mods to mod online, and then my Xenon JTAG in 2010. And then in 2011 I got my Slim Trinity RGH from Monoxide. Okay, so what do you think about the modding community? Again, I'm already kind of talked about PS3. Modding community, what do I think about it? Yeah, there's a good mix of people. There's obviously good people and bad people, I guess. I like the modding community and how they always come up with new ways to mod a game, like, stuff, adding DLLs to games to get it to run stuff, and just people are always figuring out new unique things on how to bypass stuff and get mods working again, which is really awesome to see. But then, of course, there's also the dicks who go around and steal other people's work and try and post it up as their own, and just to get a bit of credit on some forum website. It's pathetic. And yeah, I stay well away from forums. I have a Seven Sins account, I have a Tech Game account. I barely ever use them, because I just don't want to get involved in all of that bullshit, basically. But I know there's lots of good advantages of being on those sites, and obviously there's lots of good tutorial content and stuff on them too. So what else have we got? What is that accent you got? Well, I am from Scotland in the UK. That's all I will reveal at the moment. I'm sure I'll get doxed at some point soon, and then everybody will know exactly where I live. But until that time, I'm not going to say anything about where exactly I live. But basically, once I'm doxed, I'm sure I'll just probably do a reveal of where I live and everything, because there'll be nothing to lose by then. Again, another Approachnet question. Where is there a tool where you can spoof gold and you can actually find games on Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, and Black Ops 2? No. The thing about gold spoofing is it doesn't work with most Infinity Ward Call of Duties, and I believe it doesn't work properly on GTA 5 as well. So basically, COD 4, Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, if it's a COD game that was developed by Infinity Ward, then you're going to need a proper gold trial in order to find online matches. But gold spoofing works fine on Treyarch Call of Duties, like World at War, Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2. And I believe even though Ghosts is an Infinity Ward / Sledgehammer COD game, I believe you don't need a gold trial for that. I think gold spoofing works fine on Ghosts as well. Do you think that Xbox 360 will become obsolete next year? It's possible. I don't know, especially since this announcement that Xbox One is now backwards compatible with 360 games. That's going to make a lot of people move on to Xbox One. So it's possible it could become obsolete next year. Who knows? We'll just have to see, I guess. How do you prevent a retail from getting banned? Really? If it's a retail, you shouldn't be getting banned. What kind of self-service do you use for your JTAG or RGH? I use XBL Zone, because mostly when I go online, I'm either on Black Ops 2, Advanced Warfare, or Ghosts, and I need bypasses for those games, and XBL Zone's the only service that actually provides unbannable bypasses that actually work. And they don't just quote it on their website, we have unbannable bypasses, and then you get banned instantly. No, Zone don't do that. Zone's KV life isn't great, it's like 2 or 3 days, but because of all the bypasses that they add in, it's definitely worthwhile. Again, with the whole how long does your KVs last on XBL Zone, just talking about that. Compared to Xenon Live, I've not used Xenon Live. I've heard from most people that Xenon Live's KV life is actually really good, like up to a week or something, maybe even more. I would say if you are playing older games, go for Xenon Live, because you won't need any bypasses, like in-game bypasses. and therefore you can have your KVs lasting much longer than they would on Zone. But if you're looking to play Black Ops 2 Ghosts or Advanced Warfare, go for XBL Zone because they provide unbannable bypasses, and at least the KVs will last 2 or 3 days. That's a bit long Q&A. What's going on with AppNet 2? Already kind of talked about that. Can you do again? Where's a good place to buy a JTAG or RGH2? The best place to buy a JTAG or RGH2 in the UK is from Monoxide. He's got a shop on Facebook where you can buy JTAG or RGH consoles. As for the US, I don't know. Because I'm from the UK, I've never bought from a US seller, so I can't really recommend any US sellers. Who is your KV seller, and what XBLS server are you on? Well, I've already said XBL Zone. As for KV seller, you think you'll give us KV seller? Get real. Yeah, I actually will, mate. Turns out I will. Nice mods on AIM. $9 for an unshared KV, definitely unshared, doesn't resell them. Pretty nice guy as well, hence the name, I guess. So yeah, he's helped me out a lot with KVs, so that's a pretty damn awesome. Definitely recommend him. You're amazing, keep up the good work. Don't have a question, just wanted to let you know. Alright, thanks very much, appreciate that. Can you do a new video every week? I kind of try to get videos up every week, but I fail a lot of the time. It just really depends on what's kind of interesting to make a tutorial on at the time. If there's nothing really interesting, then I tend not to have a lot of content, which is kind of why I'm kind of pushing to try and get the next gen console soon, so I have more content for you guys. Did you ever think you would get this far on YouTube? No, absolutely not. 100% no chance. About a year, well, it took about a year for me to get to 100 subscribers, maybe longer. So by now, I would probably be expecting to maybe be reaching 300 if I was lucky. So 40,000, never thought of. That's just crazy. I'd just be like, yeah, good one. As if that will ever happen. But there you go. It has, which is awesome. Can you please help me how to set up a link on a telecom router, whatever you pronounce it. I would say go on portforward.com because they give you a big list of routers/routers that you can pick your router or router, and then they give you a big list of all the different services that you might want to be port forwarding on, and then you select the service and it gives you a detailed guide on how to port forward it for your router. God, there's so many to go through. This is insane. Okay, again, AppNet 2. When did you start modding, and how do you plan to expand your modding career? Career, is that what we call this? I don't know, let's call this a hobby, not a career. I definitely don't make a lot of money from it to be a career. Don't let Social Blade fool you. Okay, I don't know. My plan on expanding is to, when we go to next gen, we're going to do both systems, Xbox One and PS4, not just one system. So that's how I plan to expand the whole modding thing on my channel. Can you make more JTAG/RGH videos? Yep, absolutely. I will be making more JTAG and RGH videos for sure. As long as people keep making new homebrew stuff, new cool, innovative stuff, I'll make tutorials on it. Where do you keep updated with the latest JTAG/RGH news? I don't really go anywhere, to be honest. I don't know, I just hear it from people, I guess. Q&A. Do you plan on doing Xbox One modding tutorials? Yes, definitely in the future. Where is the best place to buy JTAG/RGH console in the US? I don't know. I'm not from the US. I can't really help you with that. Halo Wars and AppNet 2? Probably not. The offsets are dynamic, so they change every time. So probably not. Probably won't be doing a Halo Wars tool. Maybe in the future, once Apparition Net's out, we could probably do some kind of Halo Wars tool in the future. But I don't know. I did try Halo Wars when I was doing the Halo stuff, and I thought, oh, maybe I'll try this. And I found mass and energy and a couple of other things, but honestly, it was just dynamic offsets for every single one, so it changes every time you start up the game, the address changes, and it's just going to be too hectic to do some kind of algorithm to calculate what offset it's going to pick. It's it's not going to happen probably for Halo Wars. I'm sorry about that, but we are doing Halo 3, Halo Reach, and Halo 4 tools in ApparitionNet 2. Thank you for your videos. If it weren't for you, I would not know anything about modding. How long have you been modding? 4 years, probably 5 years. 5 years probably. Yeah, 5 years. 2010 is probably when that's when I started. So quite a while. How can you? Okay, same thing. Why are you so successful on YouTube? I don't know. I honestly don't know. I wouldn't say I'm so successful on YouTube. I would say a successful YouTuber is somebody who has like 1 million or hundreds of thousands of subscribers. I'm less than half of 100,000 subscribers. So I'm not really qualified to give people advice on how to be successful on YouTube. But if I did have to say anything, I would just say good audio quality, good video quality as a must-have, and then try and find something unique. Even if it's something tiny, as long as it's unique, then that's, you know, something good. Something you're good at, and something that's unique. And if that's hard to do, even if it's something that lots of other people are doing, even if it's something small that is unique from other people, that's probably the best thing that you can do. Where should I buy an RGH Xbox from? Monoxide on Facebook, Monoxide Shop. If you live in the UK, if you live somewhere else, I don't know. You just have to have a look around. If I use my main profile on an RGH, will it end up completely banned? Possibly. That happened to me. It took them a year. I had my Banjo Chicken account for years. I don't know how I got away with it for so long, because I was modding on that account since 2010 and it didn't get banned until 2014. But when it did get banned, it was probably because I recovered it on my retail to do a Ghost recovery. And then when Ghosts got their new security implemented, because they used to have shit security to begin with, and then when they added in their good security measures, my profile got banned after that. So yeah, when you're going on games that have inbuilt banning systems, I wouldn't really recommend recovering your main profile on there. If your main profile is important to you, don't recover it on a JTAG and go online. You know, make a new profile and do that with, if you want. But the profile will probably get banned. I wouldn't really worry too much about your retail getting banned. Usually they would just ban the profile. I want to go online with my JTAG, but I can't find a KV file. Nice mods on AIM. Why does AppNet have a KV stealer? It doesn't. It never had a KV stealer. I don't know where that rumor's coming from. I don't know, this guy's probably a troll or something. But I even made a video on how to detect KV stealers in RTE tools. I would be a freaking moron to make a video like that if I actually had a KV stealer in AppNet. That would be ridiculous. No, in fact, I even use AppNet in an example in that video, so go check that one out, which is how to detect KV stealers in RTE tools. Q&A, report on AppNet 2, kind of already talked about that. Would you do a RGH to a Trinity motherboard? Probably not, no, because that's the RGH2 hack that's been out for years, so there's lots of other people who must have made tutorials on it by now. And then that would be me having to buy another Xbox. I've got too many already. Okay, what inspired you to start modding, and why did I choose Xbox over PS3? Because mainly my friends had Xbox 360, not PS3. There was nothing really I wanted on PS3. The reason I got an Xbox 360 was because I wanted World at War Zombies, and the map packs were coming out first on Xbox, and my friends at the time had an Xbox 360, not PS3. So therefore I got an Xbox instead of a PS3, basically. That's the only real reason. Who do you buy your key vaults from? Already said. KV giveaways. So that's, I mean, we're kind of over time now, so apologies to everybody else I wasn't able to get to you all. There's still loads and loads of comments here. Hopefully I got through most of what people were wanting to hear from me. So yeah, thank you guys so much for leaving your comments. I'm really, really surprised that so many people left that many comments. So I hope I got to most of you, or at least answered some of your questions. And yeah, thank you very much. Go ahead and leave a like if you like this little Q&A. I could do another one in the future, so definitely hit the like button if you want to see more question and answer videos in the future. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Comment if you have any questions. I don't see any questions about the questions from the questions, about the comments on the questions. Yeah. Anyway, I'll see you next time.